Romans chapter 15, verse 18. For I will not dare to speak of any of those things which Christ hath not wrought by me, to make the Gentiles obedient by word and deed. So what is he saying? Because the Jews that were kind of contrary, they were resisting Jesus Christ as the Messiah, or even once they became saved through Jesus Christ, they were still like, they were still trying to come out of their works. They were still holding on to the works, right? And Paul is saying, I will not dare to speak of any of those things which Christ has not wrought by me. He said, I will never tell anyone that salvation is by works. No way. Because it's not of works. Right? Because he's saying, to make the Gentiles obedient by word and deed. He said, no, Jesus, Christ didn't tell me to preach that. Paul's saying. So why would I preach to the Gentiles or anyone else? They got to be obedient. No, it's not about obedience for salvation. It's about believing. Just like you better be careful with these churches and these other preachers saying you have to make Jesus the Lord of your life. And you have to be obedient to him. Otherwise you won't have salvation, or you'll lose your salvation if you're not obedient, physically obedient. That's not salvation. Like, look at Paul here. He's explaining that. I'm not saying that. I go, I'm not preaching that to the Gentiles. He said, I will not dare speak of any of those things which Christ hath not wrought by me. No way. It's not about works. It's not about being obedient for salvation. No. Completely contrary. It has nothing to do with eternal salvation. But it's so prevalent in the churches today. It's always some kind of works. You got to do something. You got to prove yourself. Either after you make a declaration that, oh, I'm a Christian now, you got to walk it out. You got to continue to be obedient with everything. Otherwise, you lose your salvation. No, that's garbage. Paul he said, I wouldn't even dare speak that. No way. It's not about obedient in word and deeds. No. And what you say? No. It's about your heart. That's it. The devil has all these thousands of churches fooled into thinking salvation has something to do with your works and proving yourself physically. No. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the grand delusion of Satan, Lucifer. He's been planning this out for 6,000 years. Don't believe it. Don't be deceived by any means.